the 5 presentation techniques that are inside the song Europapa, which is the Dutch song that went to the Eurovision Song Festival this year. Technique number 1, of course, a goofy start. We all remember, if you haven't watched that video of Europapa, please do, because it's really good. If you haven't seen it before, it's a guy or a person that's standing there with enormous shoulder pads. It just looks like this. It looks really funny, really good, which made you, as soon as you see it, it makes you smile. It makes you smile, and which is good, because a smile brings out endorphins, and happiness when you try to bring over a message is always good. So if you compare it to presentations, it's a start with a funny joke kind of thing. You understand? But then it's visual. It doesn't always have to be verbal. It can be visual, and that was this in the song from Europapa. So that was really good. The second thing that was noticed is the positive rhythm. When you're speaking too slow, you're going to lose people's attention. But when you're speaking too fast, that's also a technique, by the way, speaking too fast, because then people need to lean in and really pay attention. That's one of the reasons he admitted it, while Russell Brunson is speaking so fast. Because people really need to focus and listen to what he's going to say, because if you lose your focus for a minute, you've lost everything. You've lost a lot of information. But so a positive rhythm, in this case of a song, but also a positive rhythm of presenting is very important, because it determines the attention level, or it's one of the factors that it determines the attention level of your audience. The third thing that was there was seeding. When you listen to the song, or you listen to the translation, or if you look at the translation of the song, you will see there's a lot of references to other countries. Now, you can make a whole debate of why that is done, but if you pull that towards presentation, what's happening there is called seeding. You're planting seeds because you want your audience to do something, right? And you want them to buy your product, or make an appointment with you and go one-on-one coaching or something like that. And in order for that to happen effectively, you can already, starting from the very early in your presentation, you can planting seeds, making references to what you have to offer, or even that there is an offer. That's the first seed. I got an offer at the end, I will tell you that later. And then you continue further, so the audience already knows, hey, and that there is something at the end. And then you're going to references at different points in the presentation to what they're getting at the end. So that by the time they are at the end of the presentation, they already have heard several things of what it's going to be. So it already triggers them, turns on the imagination of how it can help them. So that's another step forward in closing a deal. The fourth thing that I saw is, of course, the story at the end. If you look at that from a presentation point of view, what you see happening more and more right now is that after doing a call to action, scan this URL to get my freebie, and then they tell another story at the end to wrap it all up. And if you do that right, you saw that very clear in the song Europapa, but it can happen in marketing also. If you do that right and you make it the right story, you can really hit them. You can really touch them emotionally. If you make a connection at that point, then they're more likely to buy your product. So that's a very good one. And of course, the power of repetition. We all know repetition is the mother of skill. So if you want people to remember things, you have to repeat it more often, refer to it more often within your presentation, to bring it up back in their memory again. All right, talk to you later.